See what you mean.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put it in the opposite direction. Even for thin stuff, it's a bit of a pain. So, did you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Cool, so we're working on the Eagle. As you can see, I got some Bondo across the bottom, just to cover up the where it's puckered in a bit. Keith is working on the door, where that rust spot is. I'm working on this section, got a couple more sections to tack. You can hear a little The Who in the background. Little Eminence front.
Who is this?
Shut up. It's The Who. Who? The Who. Yeah, you just keep going with that one. It's like, who's on first, what's on second? Whatever, Keith.
Hey, I know this song too.
Yeah, good, about time. Anyways, I did this last night. Cleaning this all up, making sure it's thin. We're going to put some Bondo on that, and I know it's going to be impossible for you to see, but I painted the inside with chassis paint. So the whole wheel well's been stripped, sanded, and painted. So that's that. So we're going to do some more repair. Hopefully I get this side done this weekend, maybe next weekend, and then I can move it around to the other side. Yay. That's pretty lit up. So basically what happened is we've cut off this side of the door, and there's a bit of rust through it, as you can see. So we pulled it apart and we're going to replace it. So what we've got is we've got this now. So basically what I did was I stuck it in the vise. Oh yeah, and Keith has made up this piece. Go on the outside edge. We've still got to match it up a little more, do a little more finessing to it, but it's very close. But what I did was in order to get this step up, because this thing steps down here and here. So I stuck it in the vise, bent it one way over, and then I dropped it down 1/8 of an inch and bent it this way on both sides, and then hammered this out so it's still flat. So I basically made the piece. So there you go. And then once we repair this, Keith is going to cut this out. We've got it traced out. Keith is going to hack it out, and then I'm going to put in the replacement. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what we got here is just trying to match this piece up here. As I said, I had to duplicate the flange. It wasn't easy, but I'm just trying to get it to where it's really close. That's about as close as I'm ever going to get, and then I can grind off what I don't need to. And then what I got to do is tack it, clamp it, tack it, clamp it, tack it, clamp it. It's going to be a bastard, but I think I can get this. It's just out a little bit. My bend and their bend is just, it's slightly off, but it's going to be hidden. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to give a shit. It's not like it's going to be a show car. So anyways, I'm going to tack it up and see what trouble I can get into here. Okay, well, I tacked that in, got to grind it up, clean it up. But that piece is in. I think I might have to grind along the bottom just to level it perfectly, but otherwise it's there. So that piece is replaced, and then we can put the outer skin on. And I got it as flat, I butt welded it as best I could. Well, you have no idea how long it took me to form that for the door. Jesus. Anyways, I finally got it after I don't know how many hours and I don't know how many pieces. What a pain. And I got some Bondo on that section just to make it look decent. So, God, that was ridiculous.